Hey, this is Monato3XL. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. And I wanted to do a quick video about how I work in Procreate 5 with this new animation tool that I think is so fun to use. So basically, I'm inspired by the Mandalorian, and I wanted to make a simple animation on the character and some VFX. So I started with the cape. I traced some lines just to have the main flow of the cape. I use them as guidelines. I think as this is something that you can do quite easy because it's basically straightforward animation, or at least I like to do it that way. I create two lines, one for each of the edges of the cape, and then I start the cleanup process. I tried to keep it simple because I didn't want to get so deep into the process for this animation. So it basically black for the cape and some minor color. I discovered that you can have groups, and each group in Procreate can work as a frame. So that's super useful for doing the cleanup. So I have in each of the frames I had a group, and one of the layers is the guide that I create, and the second layer is the cleanup that I'm doing. So here you can see that it was a really fast process to do it that way. I think it took more than 1 hour to do it. And then I start to experiment a little bit. I have another layer into each of the groups, and I wanted to do some VFX like the sand flowing in the wind or something like this. The good thing is that I had the image as a background, the whole image as a background, so I can lower it down in transparency, so I can see better what I'm animating on the top. That's super helpful. And then when I want to play it, I just go back to 100% of opacity of the background, and I can see the final effect. I was playing around a little bit with different kind of brushes and stuff, and I also was trying to get the right timing because as it was a wind, and so I wanted to have a peaceful mood. So I did several passes, I did several effects, trying different things. I was not super happy with some of them, so I just go back and erase it. The good thing of Procreate is that you can do all of this. The bad thing by now is to manage all these layers is a little bit of a chaos, so you have to be super organized. And this is the final animation. I think it was worth it. As you can see on the top, I put a foreground layer that is this glow that affects everything that is below. And I think it looks so cool. So it's kind of a mix between just an animation program and something that you can do in compositing. So thank you so much to Procreate for giving me the opportunity to play around with the beta, and I hope to do more stuff like this, and also that you enjoy watching it. Thank you.